Yes, absolutely. We are live. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for returning. My name is Marlena Evans. I am the host of the Sableassent Tech Podcast Tour. Like, we are on fire. We have a great guest and team member here. Before we get started, remember to register your Black-owned businesses. Remember to register your Black-owned nonprofit at www.sableassent.com. Make sure you register. It doesn't cost you a thing. It's important for us to grow our ecosystem. Remember, you can purchase SAC1 right now, pre-launch, which our launch is on this Monday at P2PB2B.io. I am Marlena Evans, your host, and when you're ready to scale your business worldwide, let business process outsourcing take you there. And we can help you with everything. They help you with tech support, inbound and outbound calls, marketing, medical billing, data processes, data entry, help desk solutions, anything you need. Please make sure you reach out to us at 770-750-4707. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest here, Mr. Aaron B. Wheeler. He is an entrepreneur, an investor, okay, executive board member of the NAACP Pasadena chapter. He's a minister, a blockchain technology specialist. Everybody give a warm welcome to Mr. Aaron B. Wheeler. Hi, sir.
How you doing? I'm good. It's good to be here. Good to be here.
Thank you for coming in. All right. So give us I want to get a update on, the NAACP and their current mission. What has been your experience working with the NAACP?
Well, in Pasadena, NAACP branch, I've been there for, I guess, going on 2 years now. I'm the chair of the Economic Development Committee. And right now in the local area, we're obviously trying to build up our technology adoption into and bringing younger members, really is what it goes down to, bringing younger members and more technology savvy members, because that's where time is. That's where the new economic system is in technology and education and things, and getting people more familiar with that. So that's really my mission, and our economic development mission for the NAACP, especially in Pasadena specifically.
That sounds wonderful. NAACP has been around a long time, so I know it's an honor to be a part of it. Always we look up and value the NAACP, so shout outs to them. Basically, Mr. Wheeler, how did you get on the journey of investment and like blockchain technology? Like, what drew you into that direction in life?
Well, the funny thing about it, it started off with the crowdfunding. Initially, it actually started crowdfunding. I did like everybody else did. Blockchain, Bitcoin showed up, and we're like, "What is that? Is it going to be much of anything?" And you kind of look at it. And I wasn't an early adopter. I was not. I'm going to be a lot. I was one of those like I wished we all didn't buy our pizzas, basically. So as time went on, and I started getting more into, like I said, crowdfunding, investment, this and that, and I started to really start looking deeper and deeper into furthering, technology. Where is it going? Because at one point, economic to business in general, sort of had this stalemate, right? It was like either you got into just what was there, or it was already built and not really anywhere to go. And so as myself as a strategist, I'm always thinking 5, 10 years, 25 years in advance, right? So looking at the technology and looking at the growth in it, and also it scared the bankers. It scared the other.
Cryptocurrency and blockchain had them a little shook.
Oh yeah, it shook up the SEC. The SEC. It shook up everybody. And I was like, okay, if they're that scared, there's something deep in this that they're trying to keep the doors closed for for a little bit. So when I started doing more research, took some classes, went to school for it a bit, and just started to say, okay, this is where the next economic system. But what is it in the world that's going to force people into this system?
Right.
And we're basically seeing it now. so
So
so during this,
you were pretty much an early adopter. I mean, being in it over a few years, you know, people are just now starting to get into the trend, you know, and a few years ago, it wasn't that popular. So you kind of learned about it and integrated it into your life a little bit more. So now with 20 years of experience in strategic marketing, give us a few ways we can be like successful in marketing. Like what are some good techniques that we can use that you think, you know,
right? I
in
will.
general, this anybody who's starting a business or anybody who may be advanced in business and things like what new things is anybody doing that you may know about that you can share with us?
Well, the old things still work, and what's the and I say the old thing is solving a problem,
Okay.
right? Solving a problem. That's the start of marketing, right? If you don't know what the problem is, you don't know what tools that you need to create or tools that you need to really market to tell people about. That's really, as an entrepreneur, your job is to either inform people that there's, let's just talk about, a burger joint. Inform people that you make burgers, right?
And then a
You know what I
problem
mean?
solver if you're hungry.
Exactly. Exactly. You're problem solving if you're hungry, right?
Yeah.
And so it is. Once you do that, especially within your own market, starting off in your own market, you got to look at the psychology, the sociology, the needs and the wants of the people around you. And that's really once you start to recognize those things, then everything else is just a tool of that information. It's a tool either to pull people in or to educate people, and pull people in, meaning not just through education, but through acknowledging
So
that they
you're
have a
saying
problem.
basically to know your audience, know who you're targeting. Okay, I totally understand that. Yes.
So yeah, so with that information, like I said, everything's not complicated. I mean, SEO, you can go have a website and have an SEO. That's just the technology that goes with that. But it's really absolutely knowing your market and where you're coming from.
Got it, got it. So we're going to take a quick break for our sponsors. As you all know, register your Black-owned business and your Black-owned nonprofit at www.sableassent.com. Make sure you're doing that right now. You will get all of the updates on what Sableassent is doing. You all know that SAC1 is available pre-launch at P2PB2B.io. If you just go and get familiar with the exchange and register yourself, and you can purchase SAC1. That is our ticker there. And when you're ready to scale your business worldwide, let business process outsourcing take you there. Okay. You have tech support, you have inbound and outbound calls, you have marketing, medical billing, data processing, data entry, and help desk solution. It looks like we have a little disconnection, but we are going to get Mr. Aaron back in there on our scheduled break. We're here talking about strategic marketing, and we were just getting to know him. He's still involved with the NAACP, which he said that they are targeting our young audience, which is great. I'm sure that everybody is already registered with www.sableassent.com, so we're good. Now, this Monday, August 17th, is the launch of Sableassent Comes to America. As you know, SAC1 was involved, is still on the exchange of LA token, which was able to be purchased outside of the United States. So it is coming to America. We are looking forward to having everybody there. We're going to be on a telethon, on Facebook, on Instagram, all day. You will not be able to come on the internet from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. without seeing our team of Sableassent. We look forward to connecting with everyone. We look forward to seeing you all, spending time. I personally will, of course, open up in the morning, but I will be coming back on. But when you meet our team and our partners that they're bringing on, you're going to learn so much. And we just need everybody to get excited. We're excited to spend time with everyone. So remember you don't have to set a certain time because it will be a team member on from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. this Monday, August 17th, Marcus Garvey's birthday, okay, RIP. We love Marcus Garvey. His birthday, we will be live from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. The Sableassent Telethon. Sableassent comes to America. Let's get Mr. Aaron back on. All right, there he is. All right, yes. Okay.
Technology.
Okay, we're with it. Okay, so now we are back. Now, being in the marketing department here at Sableassent, you are tremendous, by the way. What made you decide to join our team and to share your expertise with Sableassent Corporation?
Well, the funny thing about it is that I met Daryl. Daryl Speaks, the CEO. We were at a conference, a blockchain conference. This was a blockchain summit in LA. And full disclosure, at the time, I was going through cancer. So when he first met me, and so I was actually, I was on chemo. So if you remember me back in the days, I was completely bald and all that. I was going through chemo at that.
Right.
But I made it. I still made it to the conference.
Thank God. Thank you.
So I was looking at just our community, the Black community, the Disparia, and I just I wanted to help and reach out and say, this is a brand new open frontier of a start. And so I ran into Daryl, and he was saying, as I was thinking this, Daryl was walking up to me, and we were talking, and I was like, this is exactly what I was thinking about. This is exactly how I wanted to help economic wise. As like I said, I'm a minister. So, I have my spiritual, but there's also, I look at it, the sort of the Joseph mentality, right? Joseph, he prayed, he kept his faith. He was, I like to say 12 years a slave, technically 13, right? I look at it that way. But at the end, God, he still made an opportunity for him to serve his community, right? His Hebrew Israelite community, and to do that with economics, and to do that as a leader in that field. I'm simplifying it, and I don't want people to think I'm simple in that way. But I'm just simplifying the concept of reality that God uses, that Yah uses in the daily life.
Yeah.
And so in this discussion.
So sorry, I got background noise. I do apologize. I'm hearing
technology, as I like to say.
Technology, got it. So that's what brought you to want to be a part of the, Sableassent marketing team, and we were happy to have you. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a cancer survivor here, and you look great. I would not have guessed that about you. I mean, you seem to have kept working through that whole process.
Well, my faith, that goes down to my faith. And so because of it continued to keep me going and to working with Daryl, and, and do as much as I could during that time, so once again, it was really about, I wanted to help out my community in the practical sense and education, and giving them another opportunity, a frontier, frontier for them.
We're so happy to have you, and you're great. I'm glad that we all know. Now, how do you feel that Sableassent will be able to help Black-owned businesses and nonprofits? I know I sit here and I beg and I say, I want to let everybody know, we want to add value to their life, and we want them to register on the platform for free. What is your take on, what our mission is, to help the Black-owned businesses and nonprofits. So, how do you feel that Sableassent will be a help to the community?
Well, one of the main things I think is important is that this is a global community.
Yeah.
This is a global community that encourages one another. It's been, there's one thing of having your local friends, your local business owners, and they working together, this and that. But now when you're able to stretch out to recognize that there are other people who are struggling just like you, who may speak different languages, who may come from a different region, but you're all coming into one community to work those things out and to learn about one another's community. I mean, what better is that, is to go and learn about your global community, especially in in our
United States. It's Africa. We have Haiti, and we have
South America.
Yeah.
China, are we going to reach out? I mean,
China,
China, exactly. I mean, we have community members in China.
Our color, Black, are everywhere. We're all around the world, in every. and people just think of it as just us and just Africa, and it's so many Black people around the world in Spanish countries and everything. I mean, so it's like you said, that's a great point that we are connecting everybody globally because we're all one. We all need to know that. Yeah.
And the one thing in our community is that, especially, and in the past, just is the fact that trade has always the one that brought communities together. Right? You traded something to get something, but that also created a conversation, that created knowledge, that created, sometimes it created animosity too. But the fact is, let's be honest, but but that's the world we live in at this moment in time, is where if we don't have any type of transactional reason to connect with one another, then we've lost again what we've lost before.
Perfect point. Now, what can your core business, like what, you do a lot of things. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this man wears many hats. I don't know if you missed the intro with all of the list of things that he does, but with your core business, how have you been involved in the communities in Sacramento and Pasadena or anywhere around in the areas out there? How have your business impacted the community?
Well, like I said, my business is strategic business development, right?
Okay.
So at the core is I look at it three ways. One, I'm helping startups and people get off the ground. Two, I'm helping those who are repositioning, who are pivoting, right? The term of pivoting. And three, I call it resurrection. Businesses who are trying to resurrect themselves from falling, and these are anywhere. And these are lives, I don't look at them just as business. These are lives. So their lives need to change. How they look at life needs to change. And as they change, their processes will change. And I help introduce those processes. And I help, based off of my experience and knowledge of working with different organizations, nonprofit organizations, for-profit organizations, technology, media. I've not talked about that, but I have very extensive background in media. And right. So, I look at the process as if you go to my website at wheeler.company, I talk about, assessment. Yeah. Wheeler.company, assessment, identification, determination, and execute. Once you understand your business, because a lot of times people understand themselves, but they don't understand their business. A lot of times people understand their business, but they don't understand their clientele or their community. So as I help them, guide them, not just executive development, but also business strategy and process.
Got it.
So I go for the heart. I'm a company of the heart.
Got it. I know. I totally got it. Just how you explained it. You're helping startups. You're helping people that may be at like a stopping point that just needs to get forward. Like you're not just going for successful businesses. You're not just going for struggling businesses. You're going for everything in between and anything it takes for you to do to help pull businesses up. So that's a wonderful, wonderful way to be. And we're going to take a short break again. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you register at www.sableassent.com. Register your Black-owned businesses, Black-owned nonprofits. We will be looking forward to it. It will add you into our Sableassent community. We look forward to having you. Remember that SAC1 is available pre-launch at p2pb2b.io, and our telethon on the launch day, August 17th. The launch of Sableassent comes to America. We will not leave you guys from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Even our CEO will be on that telethon. We're going to bring all type of partners. We're going to have our staff. It's going to be balls of fun. I will be opening up early in the morning, starting at 9 a.m., but I am going to come in on certain slots. We got a lot of surprises for you, so make sure you're all checking us out live this Monday, August 17th. We have a treat for you. Okay, so now back to Mr. Wheeler. Now, can you explain some reasons why anybody will want to utilize blockchain technology? I mean, I know that a lot of people are like, I think that anybody who watches the podcast kind of knows. I know people have been researching it more. But why would you tell someone to get familiar with blockchain technology, basically?
That's where everything is going. It is. Everything is going there. I mean, there's no doubt. It's not just about the cryptocurrency. When we're talking about processes, supply and demand being tracked, your data being, these it's an open ledger, like I said, who we're talking to, and I don't want to be preaching to the choir, but the fact is, I want, if people share this, I want them to share it to their moms, and their dads, and their kids, talk about wealth expansion and wealth legacy, and educate them. So I may be talking, not the terms, right, the terminology that, but I really want them to understand that this is not going away. You're going to have to learn it. Zoom, we have to learn now. It became a situation.
Everybody learns Zoom.
Right, exactly. Everybody, right? And my mom is, something age. And I'll be nice to my mom. Right, and she knows how to build her own WordPress website better than I do. That's the scary part about it.
I love that.
Right? Awesome. And I made business when I had my marketing company. I had business building websites, and she knows how to do. And and she's something old, right? And so because it's this adoption, if we leave it out, especially our community, we leave it out, and we're still trying to get everybody playing, NBA and dancing and all that stuff. Not saying I was a singer, and I'm a singer and a dancer. Don't get me wrong, but it left us out because we were pigeonholed to that area. Right. And so now we expand and say, you know what, we are innovators. We got to find the problems and learn, but understand the technology. And once you understand the technology and you let us go, we set the place on fire.
So you're saying that everybody should adopt blockchain technology just to know about technology. Technology is the new way. They snatched everything from us with all of the coronavirus and, everything that's going on now. So who wouldn't want to be involved with technology? Like you said, not just cryptocurrency, just in general, blockchain technology and the great things that you can do,
Right. Exactly.
So any other partnerships, that you want to bring to our attention? How, can our listeners get in contact with you? Anything new you're working on with your business that we need to know about?
Well, like I said, one way of getting a hold of me is go to Wheeler.company. Wheeler.company. Spell out the whole word. Company.
And that's just it. Company. That's pretty cool. Not .com, just Wheeler.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I early adopted when they started allowing this full. I was like, yeah, I'm grabbing mine. Right. And like I said, this is, I'm working globally with folks. And so it's like there's nothing to stop me. There's nothing to stop my connection with people. If you have any problems whatsoever, if you just feel stuck and you just need some new ideas, you need someone to look over your business and give you an opportunity, do that. Reach out to me. This is the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's here for us. Come on. He is here. You're here for us. That means a lot. Yes. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm always interrupting.
No, that's okay. No, I'm good. No, that's what I'm saying. Wheeler.company, get a hold of me. And, and so we'll start there, free consultation, and we just, we'll move forward. I'll, get you on your feet.
But it's great to just do the free consultation with you so that you can see what everybody may need help with if they're just stuck somewhere, if they're in the beginning stages of their businesses. Now give us some business strategies that you think we should utilize, during, 2020, 2021. Is there anything special you're seeing? Is there, what do you think everybody needs to be educated on or involved in? Any strategies that you had your eye on?
Right. Well, at this time, like I said, we're in 2020, right? Right. It is literally develop your business personality. You can develop a business, but if your business doesn't have its own brand, its own personality, its own consciousness, basically, then it's just another Google ad on the wall, right? So it doesn't mean that you have to have a spokesperson. You don't have to have a colonel for Kentucky Fried Chicken. You know what I mean? Your business has to speak for itself. Okay. And if you can display that in your Facebook page or and be transparent and that's really, if you really want, that's really the good strategy is being transparent and allowing people to contact you. Don't create too many walls.
Okay.
Allow them to contact you. It's not just a website; it is an accessibility to you and with honesty. So that is the main strategy, especially right now, especially when you're dealing with the millennials that are coming up, or not coming
Yes.
up, the millennials that are here, right? And right, right, and the Gen Zs, this is what they expect. They are so transparent. That's the problem, right? For parents, at least, right? They may be too transparent, but yeah, they just want honesty.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay. So developing a business personality, and I think that's wonderful advice, and we appreciate that, and we just appreciate your time and for having you, Mr. Aaron, and all that you do. Mr. Aaron actually will be on the telethon, ladies and gentlemen, West Coast. What part? Right? Sacramento.
No, I'm in Pasadena, LA area.
Where is Pasadena? Pasadena is close to Oakland, or I gotta get with the West Coast.
Okay, Pasadena, California. It's basically 10 minutes away from LA. We're the one that throws that big giant. Yeah, we're the ones that throw that big giant rose parade thing that happens every beginning of the year. Yeah,
LA.
that's my city.
Sorry, Pasadena. That's LA. All right,
yeah.
all right. Pasadena. All right, we're out there West Coast. We love the West Coast. I mean, you have been working very hard and representing your coast, for this mission, and we're so grateful for you, Mr. Aaron. And ladies
it's
and
great to be the West Coast representative.
I'm sorry, I missed it. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I was gonna say it was great. It's great to be the West Coast representative of Sableassent.
Yay! Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back here, but I want to remind you about Monday, August 17th, Marcus Garvey's birthday. The launch of Sableassent is coming to America. You can purchase at P2P B2B, P2P B2B, because if you say it too fast, .io. You can buy it pre-launch now, but we would love for you all to just, whenever you come on social media and you scroll past Sableassent, we will be live. It will be from Aaron, myself, the CEO. We have all of our marketing departments. We even have some people from tech coming in. We have a lot of people who have partnerships with us. You don't want to miss this. Just make sure you chime in whenever you can. It won't be a time that you log on to the, social media and we won't be available. So please join us at our telethons on your lunch break, while you're getting ready for work, before you go to bed, and just, learn so much from us, because as you know, we love to give, we love to motivate. Register your Black-owned businesses and nonprofits at www.sableassent.com. And remember, when you're ready to scale your business at our all Black call center, which they do tech support, inbound and outbound calls, marketing, medical billing, data processing, and more, please call right now. 770-750-4707. We're looking forward to you talking to our partners here, and we will be back next Wednesday, the same time, 8:00 p.m. Eastern time. What time is it there, Mr. Aaron?
It is 5:30 right now.
5:30 on the West Coast. Still has the sun outside right now.
Exactly, right?
Totally nice, and we appreciate your time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Mr. Aaron. You all have a wonderful day. I am Marlena Evans, CEO of Trending MBE. Yes, this is one of the new collections. I'm having a VIP sale that's actually starting to sell out now. I'm like, they won't even let me open the website up yet, so I'm excited about how that's going as well. So anyway, thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful day. See you next week. Thank you, Aaron.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye. Take care, everyone.